Hey guys, and welcome back to another quick tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how I paint the chapter symbols for my soul drinkers. Here is an example of one that I've done previously, however today I'll be changing the blue in color to a lighter purple as I think it fits better. First you'll need a very sharp light pencil such as this one here, and an eraser for any mistakes you might make. And of course a fine detail brush, whichever one you prefer to use, so long as it is fine detail. You will also need a light color such as Ushabti Bone to use as a base. Then you will need a really dark coppery color such as Warplock Bronze to use on top of this. And finally, Retributor Armor, anything that is light and gold to your liking. The first step will be finding the middle of the shoulder pad and drawing lightly a line straight down, as whatever you draw on the one side you will need to mirror on the other. This is a great method for making sure everything is proportionate and straight. The first thing I did was I started to draw the lip or the top of the chalice and then worked my way down to the body and finally down to the stand. Next you want to do the spikes on top of the chalice. As a general rule, it's 2 on the left side, 2 on the right side, and then half in the middle to join up to make one full one. Now I will show you how to do the wreaths on the sides of the chalice. Basically all you want to do is draw long triangles. On the outer side of the symbol you want them to point downwards, and on the inner side you want them to point upwards. They must be as thin as you can and bending off in their respective directions. You want to mirror this on both sides. Next you're going to take your light color such as Ushabti Bone and slowly go around everything that you have drawn just to do the outline. Try to be as accurate as possible, however don't worry about making mistakes or having your lines too thick or too thin, as we can fix this up at the end. Slowly work your way around the entire shoulder pad. Repeat the same process for the wreaths on the sides of the shoulder pad. Once you have done this, go over the spikes on top of the chalice as well with the same color. Next you want a watered down version of this color, and all you want to do is fill in what you have outlined. Make sure it is thin, as this is just providing the base and you do not want it to be lumpy or thick. You just want it to sit nice and flat. Next you are going to take the darker silver or coppery color that you have chosen and repeat the same process, leaving a small edge around the outside. Once you have done this, choose the gold that you have selected and repeat the same process. Just fill in the main bulk areas, leaving a rim along the outside. Next you want a lighter silver color such as Mithril Silver, or for the purpose of this tutorial, Liberator Gold. I've selected this as it is actually quite a nice blend between silver and gold. It works really well with the Retributor Armor. As you can see here, it's a really nice cross between a light gold and a silver. Basically you just want to take this and do an edge highlight of the symbol, the chalice, and the wreath itself. Next you're going to need a light purple such as this edge color from Games Workshop, and basically you're going to go over the spikes on top of the chalice as accurately as possible, but don't worry if the points aren't sharp or if you go over a little bit. While you are doing this, don't forget to do the 3 gems or jewels on the chalice itself. And finally what you're going to do is you're going to use the main color which you have on the armor, in this case of course dark purple, and basically just go around all the edges, making all the points sharp and filling in any mistakes or mess you may have made. I find this a really useful tool for making points sharper and lines clearer. And that about wraps it up for this tutorial. As you can see, it is a relatively simple process, just takes a little bit of trial, error and practice, but once you get the hang of it, as you can see here, it really does produce a good tabletop standard. And of course, as you can see, I can only improve, still have a lot to learn, but It gives quite a nice standard, and you can see the difference already from the first and second time I've done this. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully this tutorial has helped you. Please let me know what you did and didn't like about it. So thanks for watching, stay tuned.